Okay, guys, so I did have a few other things come in recently from HSN that missed the last haul I did, and I wish I would have paid more attention to the tracking. A lot of times the tracking will change and all of a sudden it just shows up, right? All of a sudden. All of a sudden. So, I have a few things here, but I think what I'm going to try to do is go ahead and use them today, maybe, because it's just a few things, so maybe we'll do that, and then we'll use them and have some fun. So if they're still available, they will be linked in the description box that's right below the video here. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you're purchased items to those links. Why can I never open these? It just doesn't work for me, guys. I'm gonna put my finger here. There we go. At least that worked. So these are the Anna Griffin bows. It says 3D bows. They're not 3D. It's just, that's what I've been saying as far as some of the dies that are coming out now. It'll have like a little embossed area and stuff like that, but they're not like dimensional, like the little bows, like the punches that we use, you know? Or other dies, basically, that make bows, that where you actually make the bow with paper. But they are very cute, so when I saw them on the site there, I picked them up. And, you know, they run different sizing here. Let's see. From, like, this one is like 2 inches tall, I would say. And just over 2 inches wide at the widest point. Like, this one's a little bit smaller. It's like 1 3/4 inches wide. Maybe 1 1/3 inches or so tall. You know, this one's a little bit longer. Really cute that they're all, like, just different. I think it's really fun. I love this one, just because the simplicity of it, just really sweet. And then you can see, like, you just pop them on here and there in different places. It is harder for me to use the flat kind of bows than, like, the ones that are dimensional, but I'm sure we'll make it work. And then I have a whole paper kit, but what's this one? We'll look at the paper kit in just a second. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, the other day, too, when I made the video with the Easter, this one. I didn't realize that these guys were on sale for like 17 bucks, and so I got my price match because I had bought them for like 25 or whatever it used to be. But they were on sale, guys, the die cuts, these little vintage die cuts. So this is the other one that is sold out. Unfortunately, they're on HSN, but the other one is in stock. This is the Easter stickers. This is the Easter stickers, because the kit is called Easter stickers. These are the Easter stickers, I guess. Anyway. Let's see here. And they're very pretty. I know that already. That's why I picked them up. Oh, no. A little creepy, but that's alright. Little bunny man. Here we go. Let's check these out. Oh, look at these little sweeties. I mean, I don't want to go too far into just checking these out because, again, they're sold out. But really cute. Of course, very old school look, too. A lot of what's in here. The flowers. The little chickies back there. Look at those. How cute. So, play with those very soon. And then this. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, good. I was like, hey, it's open. It's open in a way because they had to shove the, I guess it shipped on its own, so they opened it so they can put the invoice in there, I guess. But let me, and this box is kind of beat up. Look at it, there's a big gash, like a puncture in it. So hopefully that didn't do anything. Okay, get this receipt out of the way, and we'll just pull this out and we'll look at everything. Okay. So let's check this. Ooh, yes. Okay, so this is the Heirloom Lace paper crafting kit. Now, what's cool about this is that we have the Heirloom Lace. Heirloom Lace. Let me sit down. Finishing school box, right? And it's so pretty. I really love the Heirloom Lace. It's such a different design for Anna, or maybe it's an older design. I don't know. I don't remember what it said about it because, you know, me. But it's just very different to some of the other flower designs that she usually puts out. So let me grab this out of here. And yes, there's gonna be a lot of plastic crinkling and how it is, guys. Alright. But so it does have some papers in there, right? Obviously. This is very interesting. These are so pretty. So I know for sure when I bought this it was not on sale. I just grabbed it because I was like, I really like this. But who knows if it is right now or not, but like I said, I'll have the links for everything. Look at this paper and look at it's not super thick. I'm not gonna say it's like 65 pound. It's probably closer to 80 something pound. You know what I'm saying? A little thicker, but not super thick. But it is very nice. Oh my gosh, you guys, Oh yeah, we're gonna work with this today. I was just like, oh, maybe because I only have a few things to show you, maybe we'll actually try it out so we can try out the bows and all that. And look at this paper. So pretty. Oh, that mint color. Oh my gosh. It looks a lot more blue on camera. It looks a lot more green in real life. So, I don't know. So pretty. So yeah, no, I'm really happy to have this. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And these are similar designs, but in different color ways. I guess they all are kind of like that, like this minty and then the purple. And that's the back of those with the floral, which is very pretty. And then these two are, again, similar design, different colorways. Oh my gosh, so that's 5x7 paper. It also comes with the 12x12 papers, which are basically the same, just those are cut down. So I'm not going to go through every single page, but there are 2 of each, it looks like, of those. So let me put that to the side for right now. And then these items, I'm assuming, are very similar to what's in the finishing school kit as far as the embellishments. I do like that they do that. Like, sometimes she'll put out the dies that came in the set by itself, or like the china cabinet dies are by themselves in folder, and then the embellishments are by themselves, or you can buy the whole kit again, which is pretty cool because I have picked up the china cabinet flowers, you know, separately. I don't need the dies and embossing folder, obviously. Those are still good, unless I lose them. Unless I misplace them and I don't want to look for them anymore. I just, you know, obviously those are reusable, so... Really, really pretty. Sorry, my son came downstairs. Okay, and then, you know, the sentiments, happy anniversary, best wishes, thank you, heartfelt thanks. I mean, these are so pretty. And then those little flowers, I'm telling you, they're just the cutest. Oh my gosh. So, let me grab some dies and a card base, and I guess we're going to make a 5x7 because that's what it looks like we need to do. I'll just grab one of these beautiful papers, and I'll be right back. So I have a card base, just 5x7. It's from like an old Craftsman's Companion card kit. What happens is that, or scrap, what's it called? Subscription box. I just take like the card bases and envelopes out so I have them ready whenever I just want to grab one. And okay, so of course all these are gorgeous. I mean, the backside's so pretty, but of course we like the gold. That's so hard for me to turn something around like this and not use the foiled side. That's the hardest choice here. I mean, we have this one that doesn't have foil. But what I want to do is use these guys, because I don't think I've really used these in a way that they're intended for. I think on one card, didn't I use this, the inside die? I don't know. It's the Baroque frame concentric dies. Oh, and I do have my little corners sitting here. I just want to put something together and see what happens. Which, now that I realize, I'm not sure when I'm going to put this video out, but if I put it out on Friday, it's going to be very, which is today, it'll be very similar to the Freeform Friday that I did. But now I have background pieces. I mean, look at, it's so pretty. There's just so many ways to work with this stuff. I always like making this a little bit smaller too. That's the other thing. I like to, you know, have a little edge. So I think I'm going to cut this down. You know, I don't want to. I'm just going to leave it, because it's so perfectly centered. If I cut off a little bit, I'm going to have to cut off a little bit, and it's going to be a 1/16 of an inch off the other side, because I would have cut down by like 1/8 of an inch all around. That's going to be a pain, so let's not do that. So I'll use these guys, and of course I'm going to cover up quite a bit there. And I'll put this one in the back, but you know what I'll do with this one? Which I've been like vellum crazy. I'm going to cut this one from vellum. And I'm going to cut this one out of gold paper, of course, because you know how that goes. Do I have any gold paper right here? I usually have some at the ready. Oh, so this is the double-sided gold paper from Spellbinders. That is my special paper. I will not use that for this occasion, but if I can find, obviously I have gold paper all the time. Sorry, I'm talking away from the camera. I have this one. Does this fit? Ooh, look at that. Perfect. So I'll use that. I'm going to cut this out of some white vellum, maybe the heavyweight vellum. Oh, I actually have the gold vellum too from Tonic. That would just echo that, but I want it white just so the background's kind of soft. And then we're going to go from there, okay? So I'm going to cut these out, and I'll be right back. Those 3D Baroque dies. Baroque, it always sounds like Baroque. They just do the impression right away. So a lot of what you see is more impression than it is die cutting. So I was going to run it back through with the embossing folder, but then I thought, well, you know, with the rubber embossing mat, but you really don't have to. So we have our card base that I'm going to go ahead and just glue down, and I guess I'm just going to go with this one, because sometimes I change my mind, but I will not. So I'm going to glue this down straight away. And then we have these other pieces here. Let's see. Look at this beautiful vellum. Again, just adding a softness behind there. I'll probably glue these together completely, especially because I got a little wonky for some reason. But I'm going to go ahead and just glue that down. Again, glue, 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 glue all over, and just hold it down with some good pressure because I need all those areas to stay down, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, so what I like to do a lot of times if I have something like that, it's looking pretty good. But what I'm going to do is get my big plate here, block, and then I put this on top. And that's the kind of thing. Now you saw that it kind of moved, so whenever that happens, if it does slide a little bit, I always check again to make sure I didn't move my paper, and that looks good. And then set that down again. And I'll just leave that sitting there for a good while. Okay, so I'll be back. While that's still sitting and while I'm still here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these two, the next two, which I didn't use yet in that last video. And I think that's all I'm going to use. Those little tiny ones on the inside are, I don't know, they're just kind of small. I'll probably put a sentiment here so you're not going to see it anyway. I'm going to cut this from the vellum also. That same white vellum. And then this one, this is just paper from Hobby Lobby, and it kind of goes really well. Like the colors, I don't know if you can see like the pink from here, like in the flowers. So I'm going to go with that, and I'm just going to cut this one out, okay? And I'll probably do it in the marquee since this one's occupied. I'll be back. This is gorgeous. Look at that. The little cuts it makes. So pretty, and just one pass. I'll let prettiness there. So what I'm going to do is take a moment and just glue these two together. I probably don't need to have my machine still sitting on everything else, but that's okay. I'm just going to glue these two together, and I'll be back. I kind of kept the other one under this also just to flatten that out. It's kind of interesting because I used two different machines and they both got a lot of kind of warping on that, you know, the intricate die, but other than that, it's okay. So I just flatten them out. Alright, so we have that guy, we have this guy, we have this little guy, and I want to see, am I doing this the right way? I guess, you know, I remember seeing the video later, and she's like, it doesn't matter. I mean, put it however you like, right? It feels like the way it's like pear-shaped, it feels like it goes like this. But in some of her examples, she has it the other way. So whatever you guys like on this one here, you see how that little kind of cross is at the top. Oh, my cross dies. But anyway, you can turn it this way, and it looks good both ways. I don't know. Very interesting. Okay. So let's put those things to the side. Let's bring this. Let's put away our pretty papers. Let's see about these sentiments. And then we'll kind of start popping things in here. So pretty much I'm always making thank you cards. So, you know, this one says just because. Oh, that's a little different, huh? Maybe we'll use that one because it brings the green back from like the background. That's pretty. And we have these guys. Of course we have these. These are like the flat stickers, and these over here are the dimensional ones. So there's just a lot going on. So what I'm going to do is just kind of look around, look through these. You know, we have things like that. This is so interesting because this with the heirloom lace has this style. So these are the ones I'm talking about that to me are very different. They look stitched. I mean, look at this, how big this one is. So pretty. It has a lot going on. And then there's these guys that have, again, basically more of the regular Anna style. So it's very interesting the way she paired these. I mean, look how bright this one is. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, that's so cute. I just like this flower, but I don't know if it's going to work for me. This one is too big, well, at least for me. It's a little much. So I'll probably look for the ones that are just like by themselves like this. Oh, look, this one's good. Oh yeah, that one's really nice. And it's more of a peachy. I was looking for the ones that are like this. I don't know if you can tell, this one's more pink than peachy like that one. But I'm going to go through and see about... And you know me, I don't do too much. Like, to be honest, like that looks good to me already. And I would be happy with that. Maybe a little butterfly here and there still. So let me see what else we have in here that might be nice to add in. You know, I don't like covering things up too much, so to me that feels like, even though it's very pretty, isn't it? And then put the other one. Okay, well, this is what we'll do first. I'm going to glue this one down. I was waiting to see if I was going to tuck something behind that one, but you know me, I can't cover up too much. So I'm going to go right to the edge because I don't want my vellum to show all that glue. Nuvo Deluxe really honestly works so well with vellum, so that's really nice if you do have to put a little glue somewhere where it might be noticeable. it is less noticeable with that. So I'm gonna put this right here. That looks good. I'm gonna let that set up because it is a little bit gonna be slippy for just a few minutes. So I'm gonna leave that alone. And in the meantime, I'm gonna put some dimensional adhesive on the back of this, and I'm probably gonna use this taller one. Again, it's just from a diamond press set that I had. It's just a little bit higher, so I can tuck things in behind it, and I'm gonna put quite a bit. And be strategic about it, because again, if I tuck things in, I don't want them to hit the foam, right? So I'll be right back. I probably will hold off on this video, even though I would love to put it out today. It's just very similar. And I have another Anna video ready to go for the beautiful 3D gate. Love that one. Or gorgeous, whatever she calls it. I think it's beautiful 3D. But, okay, I'm going to put this kind of in the center, I think. Not pushing down too hard, but enough to keep it. So that's some chubby stuff, right? It's like a 1/4 inch already. And then we're going to have this in here, possibly. And okay, so let me, again, now that I have that height there, I can kind of see what's going on. Look how cute. If I was to kind of put that in there. And maybe just out here. I don't know. I kind of like just the 2. I just feel like this needs to be fuller than just the 2. You know? And a lot of times I put them... Oh, so cute. Okay, well let me kind of dig around in here what we got, and then we'll start putting some things down. Everything out completely. Again, like I showed you, this one's brighter than like this one. But look at this little sweetie by itself. So cute. I mean, it's a little bit too small. Oh, maybe I can put it like up here. Oh, okay, well that will work. And then, I don't want to keep it so matchy-matchy. But I feel like I almost have to. Okay, I'll keep making selections and I'll be right back. So I've gone over and over and switched things out. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this guy here, and in a way that you can still see most of the flowers. This one doesn't have a reverse. I know usually she'll have like a pair where it's this one and then the green is on the other side, but she didn't do that this time, at least not with these. So I'm going to put it out here as far as I can. You can see it's barely under that vellum there. And this is the one with the 3 flowers, so it has the 2 layers, but then it has that 3rd flower to look a little fuller down this corner. Oh, come on. And then I'm going to add that little one right there, which I think is very cute. Again, I want to show as much of these flowers as I can, because that's just how I do it. So I'm going to bring this kind of in there. I don't really like the way the gold is showing through right there, but that's okay. Actually, we could also put it the other way, but I don't know, I didn't try that. Nope, I don't like that. Okay, let's go back to over here. Let's go back over here. And that's okay. I'll just bring it a little closer, and then we haven't stuck this down yet, so let's do that. And then I will... And this is a very fancy just because card. I'm kind of splitting the difference. What I'm looking at is that little hole there and that little hole there. And that's pretty good. That's nice and centered. And then this little guy I'm going to pop on here. So I'm just going to peel off the sticky part that's going to be on that little area. So I'm putting my nail here to kind of tear that, because I don't really want to deal with the stickiness that's going to be left behind over here. So let's put that there. So cute. Or pretty, I guess, but to me that's cute. And then I also wanted to add a little butterfly here. And again, he's also a sticker, and we can just take half of it off. A lot of times I like to give them a little movement like this, so maybe that's what I'll do, and I'll just put some glue. Even though the foil kind of got bent there, but that's okay. And just right there. And maybe more like this. And that is it, guys. I mean, it just got delivered. We put something together. I was trying to try, I've been wanting to use those Baroque dies a little differently, so, or the way they're intended. Like I said, I think I threw one on a card a week or 2 ago, but there it is. So we have that little vellum. You see a lot of the background. We have that gold. you know, with that pink that just kind of goes back there with all the embossing. And then the little flowers here and there. So a little extra than I normally do for me. I know some other people would, or Anna would be like, there's going to be a lot more going on in here. But that's what I like to do. And that's it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I have no idea when I'm going to post this video. But hopefully you enjoy it either way. And I'll have the links in the description. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was totally wrapping up and I forgot I wanted to use these bows. I should have put the bow where this sticker is. Actually, this isn't stuck down forever. Okay, forget what I was saying because I was like, okay, bye everybody. Let me put this stuff away. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And we'll try out the bows. You know, I'm just going to cut one or a couple of them, and then if it doesn't work out for me, we'll just have seen them, I guess. So I was like, and I'm thinking it needs to be kind of small, and maybe put it over here. I have no idea, honestly, because I totally can play this, but if I took this off and put the bow down, I guess that would be okay too. So let's try a couple of them and we'll see what happens. And I think it's going to have to be a gold bow, but we'll see. So I'm going to cut this one. And I mean, maybe I'll cut this one out too. But if it's gold on gold and this is like down here, I don't know. That's not going to be my favorite. It's a little bit big. Geez, honestly. Okay, I'm just going to try a few of them and then we'll try them out. And that'll be good for this video that we have a few cut. And we'll see if we even want to use one. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. I'll be right back. Before when I was showing you what I was doing, and this one I just ran back through with the rubber mat so I can get a good embossing. Actually, I should take the tape off so I don't pick at it with my Spellbinders tool. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Really pretty. I mean, it does like 3D, right? Because it has an extra like dimension than if it was just run through. But it's not 3D as in, you know, a bow that's cut the way. Look at that. Kind of wanted to punch through a little bit that paper. And let me see about this guy. And if you have like the marquee, what I normally do is I'll run it through dye, paper, some kid foam like that fun foam. And that foam helps push up the embossing so then you get it all done at once. Oh my goodness. That's a cute little one. What a bummer. I can't believe I forgot about them. I was so caught up in like I wanted to use the other Baroque dyes and all that. But I mean, you can imagine. I mean, actually that doesn't look bad. It is covering one of my flowers, so that's the only bummer here, right? So maybe what I do is I pick this off and then put the one that's just the 2 flowers and then put that guy. It's pretty. Okay. I mean, we can put it over here too, I suppose. You know, I just feel like, well, you know, I guess we could. Okay, so there's that. And how about this guy? Of course, it's gold on gold, and I knew I wasn't going to use that one, so that's kind of why I didn't mind cutting this one out in gold. But, you know, it's there. It's pretty. Let me get a little bit closer and see if we can... Oh, my gosh, you guys. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. And then this little guy. Again, a little bit smaller. He can just be kind of hanging out over here. Cute! I mean, they are adorable. I think I am going to go ahead and glue this guy here. Why not, right? I know I don't have a lot going on over here, but I already cut it out and it's here, so I will add it. And I'm trying to think, do I add it flat or do I do a little dimension? Let's put a little bit of dimension. And the way I get the different dimension from like this guy, because this guy's pretty thick, I use the Spellbinders FSJ pop dots or glue dots because they're just a little bit thinner. And I'll just pop those there. If I want to put more here, I would, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to put these guys here. And add a little bow. Why not? All right, guys, thanks for watching. Now I'll see you at the next one. I'll have the images coming up, have the links in the description box, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.